NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, is a civil rights organization in the United States, formed in 1909 as the interracial endeavor to advance justice for African Americans by a group including W.E.B. Du Bois, Mary White Ovington, Moorfield Storley, and I.W. Wells. Next one. Pacifism. 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 Pacifism is the opposition or resistance to war, militarism, or violence. The word pacifism was coined by the French peace campaigner Miley Honoraud and adopted by the other peace activists, the 10th Universal Peace Congress in Glasgow in 1901. Plessy v. Ferguson. Plessy v. Ferguson 163 U.S. 537 was a landmark decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which court ruled that racial segregation laws did not violate the U.S. Constitution as long as the facilities for each race were equal in quality. Doctrine that came to be known as separate but equal. Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka 347 U.S. was a landmark decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that U.S. laws establishing racial segregation in public schools are unconstitutional, even if segregated schools are otherwise equal in equality. Sit-in. A sit-in or sit-down is a form of direct action and involves one or more people occupying an area for a protest, often to promote political, social, or economic change. The protesters gather conspicuous in a space or building. Segregation. Racial segregation is the systematic separation of people into other ethnic groups in daily life. Racial segregation can amount to the international crime of apartheid and a crime against humanity under the statute of the International Criminal Court. Integration. The goal of an organized movement to break down the barriers of discrimination and segregation, separating African Americans from the rest of the American society. Black Panthers was founded in October 1966 in Oakland, it was a revolutionary organization with an ideology of black nationalism, socialism, and armed self-defense, particularly against police brutality. Mainly to patrol black neighborhoods and protect the residents from police brutality. Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, or sex in a national origin. Provisions of this Civil Rights Act forbade discrimination on the basis of sex as well as race or race in hiring, promoting, and firing. Rights in labor law in the United States that outlaws discrimination race-based on color, religion, sex, or national origin or later sexual orientation or identity. Basically, ending segregation from jobs and stuff. Yeah. The Montgomery movement was the bus boycott was a civil rights protest during which African Americans refused to ride the buses in Montgomery, Alabama to protest segregated seating, like Rosa Parks. And Claudette Colvin. Boy, you better pass this test, trash can.